Roll call 219 here. This might be a little long, but um, I'm tired. I did like 5.5 hours of searching for stuff for Christmas. Used to be one of my favorite holidays, but it sucks now. I cannot stand it, but we'll get into that later. So, for all my new subscribers and even my old ones, if you guys haven't seen some of my comments and chats uh, that I've been visiting over the past couple of weeks, I've been asking a lot of questions about ARs and what would be cheaper to build it or buy it off the shelf. The majority of responses were to build it myself because you can get the parts really cheap. Well, I decided to build one. Now, I've never really built an AR. I mean, I've cleaned them, shot them, but I've never built one from scratch. And that's what I'm going to do, is build one from scratch. But I've been going to my local gun store and I've been looking at their magazines. These are magazines that you can take for free, probably after they order whatever that they wanted out of them. They just throw them on the shelf and you can just take them for free. So I've been taking a lot of these magazines off the shelf and looking at certain parts that I might want to get for this build. And this is what leads into the Christmas thing. Christmas isn't what it used to be when I was a kid. It's all about electronic stuff and like the the best video game ever. I was pretty much satisfied with my Red Ryder BB gun, my He-Man toys, my GI Joes, my Star Wars, and all of that. I like the Nintendo too. We got a Nintendo when I was a kid, but I spent majority of my childhood outside in the woods. It's just the kind of day it's been. Anyways, so I was jumping from store to store, and I always go to one of our local stores, and I was hoping that the present I bought for my brother was in, and they had trouble with delivery. And this weekend is his birthday, which I was going to give it to him for his birthday because it matches the present I got him for Christmas. But shipping is horrible. If you haven't noticed, do not order online. This is one of the biggest reasons why. I don't own a credit card. I don't own a debit card or anything with a logo on it. So I have to search for it. And I'd rather search for it than order it online because this, when it doesn't come in, they're having trouble shipping. So, with that being said, I was running around to stores trying to find gifts for all my loved ones and my beautiful children. And I did buy some stuff for myself for an early Christmas present to kind of get a jump on this. I did find the lower that I want, but I couldn't stretch the dollar. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm pinching money until the eagle screeches on a quarter. That's how tight Christmas has gone. I haven't had a lot of good success at work. It hasn't quite been working out, but uh, I did buy some stuff. So let's go through with what I bought. So I was looking through these magazines and I saw some things that I want and they're in my local store. I just got to wait to get it. But I did purchase my first piece of my AR. It's nothing Nothing great, but it's my optic. This is a BSA RD30 red dot scope. So I'm going to try and use this one because it was on sale for 30 bucks. And that was a pretty good deal. Because I can always use this on one of the different rifles that I have over there if it doesn't work out for my AR. So let's cut this open and see what we have. That's what that is. So it comes with a little cleaning cloth. These look like directions. Silica pouch. Let's get this out. So here it is. Take off the lens. So this is what I bought. So I'm gonna have to read the directions on how this little guy works. But this will be the first piece to my AR. It's gonna take me some time to build this thing. Like I said, I shot the one at the birthday shoot, and I didn't like their optic that they used. It was alright, but that gun is tailored to them and how they like to shoot. I'm going to build one that's tailored to me and the way I like to shoot. And I'm a little bit taller, and you know, I got a longer wingspan than the other people's gun I was shooting. So their stuff was all set up for them. So I'm going to set this one up for me. So this is, focus. This is a BSA red dot scope. So I'm going to try this one out. And this is the first part to my AR. And hopefully I can get that lower, because the luck I've been having lately, I wait and I wait, and I just gotta put it off because money is so tight. But that's what I bought. So I'm gonna try this one and see if it works and if it's adequate for what I want, because there was another optic there. It was $59.99, but the guy that I always buy the firearms from at this shop says a lot of people purchase this one. So I took his advice and I got it. And plus it was on sale. So this is the first piece to my AR, and hopefully this one will work out pretty good. There's the mounts. So that's the first little piece to it. So let's set him over there. It came in a pretty nice box. That's all felt around there all the way down to the bottom. Pretty nice box. This is the BSA red dot scope, RD30 red dot scope. So that's what I bought today when I was supposed to be buying Christmas gifts for someone else. So we'll put that aside. And then also they had ammunition on sale. Now this stuff, I've never used it. I've never used anything close to it. And it's this stuff right here. It's called Inceptor. And this is a polymer round. I believe it's a copper core with a polymer jacket on it. It just says copper polymer. Matrix projectile, high velocity, low recoil, no lead, steel safe, frangible on steel, and then it's reloadable brass, but I don't reload. But I'm gonna try this stuff out, and I got it in this little case right here. And what I do with all my rounds, this one was just designated for 9mm, 50 rounds, Winchester white box. That's what it says on the label right there. Because I like to keep track of what I'm shooting in case I have malfunctions with the ammunition and I know what it is that I'm having troubles for. But I just threw it in here because I'm really tired. But here's your polymer round. Now, today I took my 709 with me. I just grabbed the firearm and took off out the door. I should have took my 38 or my G2, but I was kind of rushing. But that's the difference. It says it's what did they say? Flatter, faster, frangible. So we'll see how this stuff works right here. You can tell it's way different than, you know, a lead copper jacketed round. So we'll have to try this stuff and see what it does on targets. I don't have a range where I can like shoot pumpkins or shoot it into gelatin, so I'm just gonna have to, you know, play it by ear, I guess, and see how this stuff works. Again, this is the Inceptor 9mm Luger. This is the range target ammo. So we'll see what this stuff does. I got to get to the range sometime and try it out, see if it'll cycle through my firearm. Now, was I going to use my 709? I don't know, because I've only got a little over 200 rounds, close to maybe like 267 rounds into this gun. So I got a little bit of time to shoot that gun. So I might shoot it out of my G2 because that gun's already broken and ready to go. I've got about over 1,000 rounds in it. So I'm gonna try this stuff and see if it'll cycle through the gun and see how it does. I've never used polymer rounds before, or polymer jacketed rounds. So we'll see what this stuff will do and how it performs. So that's two things I bought today. Everything else was a hassle. So I hope to get these parts sometime soon, because right now there is a couple good deals going on. I've been always wanting to stay away from buying it now in case a Christmas sale comes up. Just like the BSA scope, this came up and it was on sale for $29.99. So, and that's their opening sale up until Christmas. But that lower is really cool. It has the "Don't Tread on Me" etched into the lower. So I really want to get that. It's $59.99. They did have a Stevenson strip lower, but it just looked too plain to me, and this one had a little bit of flair to it, I guess. But I'm gonna buy that hopefully, and that will be the lower, and then I'll start, you know, getting the guts in there and seeing what I want to chamber it in, whether if I want to do 223 or 556 or something else. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, been doing Christmas shopping and Christmas stuff, and it's driving me absolutely bonkers, and I cannot stand it. I don't like to wrap presents. I don't like to fight in lines. I don't like to fight through crowds to look at stuff. I just really don't. That's why I don't do Black Friday. But that's what I have to do so far. I know I haven't put out content in the last few days. I've been trying to get some work under my belt to not make it so so hard on getting this stuff, but work's not cooperating with me right now. It's really hard to get time put in at the job. So just be patient with me. I'll start getting parts, and if you guys want to build it together, well, I guess watch me do it as I get these parts. Put it down in the comments below. So that's what I have so far. I got to get to the range. I want to shoot these polymer rounds and see what they do. So you're gonna have to give me some time. But that's what I've been up to the last few days. That's why you haven't seen any new content. But I'd like to thank my old and new subscribers and just the people that zip through my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Comment below if you have any tips for building the AR or any kind of parts you want me to look at that aren't in these books, and I will try and find them and get them, or if I like them, because I want to make this gun tailored to me. Hit the thumbs up button, that helps a lot. Hit the bell in the corner if you want to see more content, and like always, I'll catch you on the next one.